Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today I'm going to do reading for Earth signs for December 15th through the 31st, 2019. This will be the last reading of the year for Earth signs. I will be using Spanish Mapes deck for clarification for all these signs. I'm going to go ahead and start out with Capricorn. This is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I'd like to say subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. I love to hear the comments, and sharing is always caring, right? To my subscribers, welcome back, and to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'd like to also add that nothing is absolute, okay? So if you are living the happy life and everything is wonderful and something comes up in the cards and it's like, oh my God, it's devastating, please, that means it's not for you, okay? It might resonate with you, it might not. And if it doesn't, you can just click off and perhaps you can find another reader that does resonate, okay? We all get different messages, so that's pretty much how you can pick it. I'm not trying to here to change your religion or change your mind or make you do anything. When I do readings, I like to do readings to help people think, okay? I'm not trying to devastate anyone or make them upset about any situation. I'm just showing you what the cards say, explaining them to you, and letting you make your own decisions, because you are the one who predicts your own destiny. Okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and start off with Capricorn. I'm going to start off with Capricorn. Okay, so we're starting off with Capricorn. Let's go ahead and put this over here. The cards are pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one more time so that we can get a clear energy of this reading, and this is for December 15th to the 31st, 2019. Capricorn. Oh, I didn't get the energy card, did I? Alright. Okay, so we are starting out with the King of Swords. Alright? Starting out with the King of Swords for Capricorn. Alright? And the King of Swords energy is that of somebody who is a thinker, okay? This is somebody who's giving a lot of thought in their processes of thinking at this moment, thinking about moves to make, what to do, and such, okay? Even though it is an air sign card, it does not mean that you can't have that energy of this type of person. You know, somebody who thinks a lot, thinks things through, most likely can be a leader when it comes to making decisions. Also, somebody who likes to take charge, and they give things thought. They give it long thought before they actually make a step or move in the direction that they feel that they need to go. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move forward for Capricorn. And this is for December 15th through the 31st, 2019. Okay. What else do we have for Capricorn for December 15th through the 31st, 2019? What's going on for Capricorn? All right. Let's go ahead and set these down for a moment and see what's going on. All right. So first what we have here is this is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is starting a new beginning in financial security. Um, can also be that one of grounding themselves, starting a new journey on grounding themselves, finding balance within themselves, okay? Oh, check it out, lucky you. 3 cards came out, so we'll go ahead and stick with that. We also have here, what is this? We have the Ten of Cups. Fantastic. Okay. And that's something that you'd like to move forward with. You haven't actually started this new beginning. You know, you're in your thoughts about it, as indicated by this King of Swords here. But you do want to move forward with some Ten of Cups energy with a certain individual. We also have here okay, this is you actually, Capricorn, trying to start that new stable beginning, okay? We also have the Three of Wands, and you could be waiting to have this Ten of Cups energy, waiting for something. Not sure what yet, but let's just move along here. What is this here? Four of Pentacles, okay? So it's something that you're thinking about, you're giving it a lot of thought, you're holding on to this memory of some sort, right? Which is why you're you know, in this energy of this King of Swords, somebody who likes to think things through properly and move forward when they feel the time is right. Of course, these cards are pre-shuffled, as I pre-shuffle all of them before I start. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Clarify the, should have been upside down, okay. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles for Capricorn for December 15th through the 31st, 2019. Okay, it appears that we have these Six of Cups, but it's in the reverse position. Okay, so you're wanting to start something new, and perhaps with somebody from the past. But it seems like this card is in the reverse, so maybe this person of the past may not want to be willing to have this new beginning with you, or is maybe not even thinking of you. Okay. They may not be thinking in the same ideas you are. Perhaps they might have in the past because it is here, but it's in the reverse. So most likely they might have changed their mind, or they are just not thinking of you. Okay? What else do we have for this Ace of Pentacles for Capricorn? And this is for November, I'm sorry, December. I don't know why I said November, but this is for December 15th. The 30th, 2019, 31st, excuse me. I think I'll go ahead and grab this one. Alright, so we have the Three of Wands, and we do have the Three of Wands right there also. So the person who you may want to start something new with may not be thinking of you, but they are waiting for something to come in. Okay, it may not actually be a relationship. It may be something having to do with finances, perhaps a business adventure or something like that. Okay, so they might not really be focused on love right now, or you might not be. Okay, you might actually be not thinking of anybody from the past yourself. You may just be trying to wait for your ships to come in, for your projects to take flight, or something like that, right? So, clarify this Ten of Cups here. What is this Ten of Cups all about? Why is this Ten of Cups here for Capricorn for December 15th to 31st, 2019? Clarifying the Ten of Cups. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles again. So perhaps you are trying to set up some sort of stability for yourself, okay? You may be waiting for your ideas or projects to come to fruition. So maybe you are wanting a Ten of Cups, happy family, happy home, but at this present time, you're basically working on your pentacles to, you know, have a secure financial stability, perhaps for the future, which is not a bad idea. You could be planning on having a family and such, but you might feel that, you know, before you jump into anything, you'd like to be financially stable, which is very smart. Okay. Why else is this Ten of Cups here, please, for Capricorn for December 15th to the 31st, 2019? Clarifying this Ten of Cups for Capricorn, please. Okay. Set this down for a sec. Okay. So I do see here that we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. So there's something bothering you about a certain situation, something that's not making you very happy because you're kind of in your head about it. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the Eight of Cups in reverse. So it could be about somebody who has walked away from you. And this may be why you're working on your Pentacles right now, because, you know, you're in your head about it, it's bothering you, you know. You're in your head about a lot of things, as signified by this King of Swords right here. Why is this Three of Wands here for Capricorn, please? Why is this? Okay, well, we have the Six of Wands. So you're waiting for some sort of victory to happen, all right? And because it has not happened yet, or you have not heard about this person or this situation that has, you know, kind of eluded you or walked away, you know, you're still hoping for victory. Okay, you're still hoping that something will come to you, and you know, you can have some sort of victory about it. Why else do we have this Three of Wands here for Capricorn for December 15th to the 31st, 2019, please? Please clarify this Three of Wands for Capricorn, please. Okay. We do have the 11 of Pentacles, and that's in the reverse. So you may have wanted to, you know, start some sort of, or I mean, send a message to somebody about stability, you know. Might have been interested in, you know, starting something new with this person, and, you know, trying to have some sort of, or offer some sort of stability, but that seems that the stability message is no more. Because I think you have not, or you are not moving towards this person because they may have walked away from you, and perhaps now you're, you know, kind of upset about it and realizing that there is a possibility that there will not be victory for you. Next we have this Four of Pentacles. So somebody is either hanging on to their money, or they're hanging on to the memory of somebody. Let's find out what's going on here. Okay. So the person that you are holding on to or keeping memories of is holding the Nine of Pentacles energy. And this person is usually a single person, a woman or a man, we'll say, but in the normal card decks, it is signifying a woman who is financially stable, who can take care of herself. She doesn't really need anybody to help take care of her because she is financially stable on her own. Maybe a businesswoman, somebody who is financially secure in her own home and her own life. We also have the Seven of Pentacles here, and this is in the upright. Okay, so you may have planted some sort of seeds of intention in regards to this person, right? And you're still trying to watch them grow. You're still trying to see what will come out of this situation, because all you can do is think about it, you know. All you can do is think about it, because that's basically all you have right now. Okay? So let me go ahead and put this here. And then arrange all these cards back to normal. And then let's go ahead and find out what we have next in this story for Capricorn for the 15th of December to the 30th, 2019. Here it is. Alright. So what else do we have for Capricorn? Okay. What else do we have for Capricorn for December? Make sure these cards are not upside down. Okay. For December 15th. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more card, since we did have 4 cards originally come out. Okay. Alright. Okey doke. So, we do have, these cards are tiny, sorry guys. Okay. This is the Knight of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So there may have been, you may have wanted to come forth with with a message of truth to somebody, right? And this is the Sun in reverse. And the person that you wanted to come towards could have been that sunshine that you held in your heart, the person that you did want to have this Ten of Cups energy with, okay? We also have the Two of Pentacles, and that could indicate that this situation may have come to an end due to some juggling, you know, dealing with more than one person, juggling relationships perhaps, and in this situation that's what it sounds like it is. And then we have these Seven of Pentacles, and this again here we have you watching those seeds of intention grow, or hoping that they will grow. Okay. Let's go ahead and find out why we have this Knight of Swords in reverse for Capricorn. Why is this Knight of Swords in reverse for Capricorn? Ace of Wands. So the message that you wanted to send this person of passion for a new beginning is not coming true for you right now at this moment. Okay. Why else is this Knight of Swords in reverse? Why else is this Knight of Swords in reverse for Capricorn, please? The Eight of Pentacles. So because you're actually holding on to something and are kind of stuck right now and not able to communicate with this person, well, since that's going on right now, and this passionate new beginning is, you know, is actually in the reverse. You're just going to go ahead and keep working on your pentacles, you know, because I guess you feel that there is really nothing that you can do, you know. Why is the Sun in reverse? Why is the Sun in reverse for Capricorn, December 15th to the 31st, 2019? Okay, we have the Two of Cups, but it's in the upright. So there's a possibility of this turning around. The Sun is in reverse right now, but it appears that, you know, somebody needs to come forward with the truth of their emotions for another person. It could be you or it could be another person, right? But I tend to think that it might be you, Capricorn, that you need to come forward and speak to somebody about something of importance, something involving emotions. What else do we have for this Sun in reverse? What else do we have for the Sun in reverse for Capricorn for December 15th through 31st, 2019? Okay, well, we have the Five of Wands, so maybe you're not doing it right now, coming forth with your emotions because you're caught up in your head about it, okay? There's conflict in your head that's going on that's resulting in no movement in expressing your emotions. Okay. We also have, this is the Ten of Swords, and this is in the reverse, which is also the Knight of Swords in reverse. So you are not coming forward with a message, you know, or somebody's not bringing that message to you. Okay? And that's because of somebody not coming forward with their emotions. And this is why the Sun is in reverse, and why you can possibly will not have this Ten of Cups unless somebody comes forward and, you know, confesses whatever it is they need to confess in regards to emotions. Why is this Three of Pentacles here? Somebody wants to work on something with somebody. Somebody that they're possibly waiting for. Why is this Three of Pentacles here, please? For Capricorn. December 15th to 31st. Alright, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Slowest moving knight of the deck. Right? And so you are working on your pentacles, okay? Or they might be working on theirs. You're waiting for something to happen here. And, I'm sorry, this was not the Three of Pentacles, it was the Two of Pentacles, but there was juggling going on here, right? And there's possibly still juggling going on, and this is why we have the Ten of Pentacles here, which doesn't necessarily mean juggling in relationships. It could be you could have two jobs. You could be very busy right now working on those pentacles, which is another reason why maybe you are not coming forward, because perhaps you don't feel stable enough to come forward to this person to make this offer of stability. Why else is this Two of Pentacles here for Capricorn, please? Why is this Two of Pentacles here for Capricorn, please? Capricorn, Two of Pentacles. Why is it here? Okay. We have the 11 of Swords. Okay. I would like to make a change in information that I've given you. Okay. This is the Five of Wands. Alright. And this actually is the Ten of Swords. My bad. So, the Ten of Swords is in reverse, though. So somebody is getting out of the energy of being stabbed in the back or feeling as such, right? Perhaps they've gotten over that feeling because maybe they're trying to move on in their life and put this all behind them. Okay? And then with this Two of Pentacles and this juggling right here, Somebody could definitely be working on their pentacles to gain financial security in their life. Okay? All right. This is the Knight of Swords. And this usually indicates a message of coming in, some harsh. Doesn't have to be harsh, but it's some direct communication. Maybe something about truth, right? Somebody wants to express their truth about a situation. This could be you coming in with truth, or going to someone with truth, or somebody coming into you with truth. All right. Let's find out why the Seven of Pentacles is here, please. Seven of Pentacles for Capricorn, the 15th and 31st of December. Okay. This is not, that's just the card that came with the deck with no number or indication of anything on it. So why is Capricorn here? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Capricorn for December 15th through the 31st, 2019? Ooh. All right. Well. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles indicates somebody waiting for their seeds to grow, right? And of course, we have the Four of Pentacles here, which is, holding on to your money or holding on to a memory of something. We also have it up here, so we have it twice here. So somebody is really on your mind, Capricorn, or you're really focused on hanging on to your money to get financial stability and security in your life. Okay, and that's good. It's good to try and set your future up for yourself and have a financial security so you don't have to worry about the future, right? But we also have the Two of Swords here. So it could be a toss-up to whether you are saving your money or trying to decide on something that you're holding on to. Okay. And that's pretty much for the month of December, from the 15th to the 31st, 2019. So it ends pretty much with you having to make a choice over a situation. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up for Capricorn. Now remember, I will have some oracle cards at the end to find out if we can get any kind of insight from the universe or from source to see what can happen in order to, maybe lighten the load of whatever might be the problem here. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to next was Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Okay, so here's Taurus. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on for Taurus for December 15th to the 31st, 2019. Let's go ahead and see if we can get an energy card to start out. What kind of energy do we have for Taurus for December 15th to the 31st, 2019? Okay, so we have the Emperor. There you are. You're holding the energy of the Emperor, okay? Somebody who is stable. Has the energies of all the kings, okay? All the kings. You may have some children, might be married, in a family relationship here, family dynamic. Let's go ahead and find out what's going on for Taurus. And this is for December 15th to the 31st, 2019. For Taurus. For Taurus. Much too many cards. Yeah. Way too many cards. But that one did come out, so we'll go ahead and keep it. Make sure nothing's flipped over. Okay. Please give us, let's take 3 more cards for Taurus for December 15th to the 31st, 2019. Wow, how many cards want to come out for Taurus here? Way too many. Just let us know what you, okay, well, how many is this? Okay, we'll take those. Any other cards that might have flipped over, they might come out in the next round, so let's Let's go ahead and see if we can work with what we have right here, right now. All right. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. And you have planted some seeds of intention and you're trying to watch them grow. All right. You do have the World card here. You're trying to have the ultimate fulfillment. Completion of all cycles, happiness and joy. And with the Lovers here, you want to have this with another person in your life. Somebody that you're hanging on to, a person possibly from the past, somebody who is very dear to you. You hold them close to your heart, okay? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Taurus, please? Clarify the Seven of Pentacles for Taurus, December 15th to the 31st. So we have the Three of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So you may have wanted to work on something with somebody, but there was some conflict. There was some deception going on here. All right? Some deception, maybe some lies and some stealing, thievery, you know? So, I didn't mean to laugh. I mean, just the choice of words I chose. I don't know why. You know? So there was deception then with somebody that you did want to work on. Somebody that you planted some seeds of intention and you wanted to see those seeds grow because you thought of them as your world and, you know, something happened, basically. Clarify this World card for Taurus for December 15th to the 31st, 2019. Clarify this World card for Taurus, please. Clarify the World. Okay. So we have the Four of Cups in reverse. You may have made an offer to somebody. You may have made an offer to somebody and they might have turned down your offer. Alright, it was an offer of emotions. Okay. They basically turned down your offer of emotions and, you know, pretty much brought that world idea crashing down. Why is the Lovers here, please? Why is the Lovers card here for Taurus? We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Wands. So with the Seven of Pentacles here, you were trying to watch these seeds of intention grow with somebody that you loved, okay? And you may have gotten a message in, though, about something that has happened, which has, you know, well, let me see if I can get one more card. Let me get one more card for the Lovers card, please, for Taurus. Let me get one more card for the Lovers. Three of Wands. Okay, so you might be waiting for a message, or you may be waiting to give a message to someone, to a lover. Okay? And that's why you seem to be waiting for whatever seeds that you have planted, your seeds of intention. This is why you're waiting for them to grow. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for Taurus, please. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles twice. So you're really hanging on to this. You're really, really hanging on to this situation. You just do not want to let go. Okay. This could indicate codependency, if you have that issue. Being codependent or just really wanting something so badly. But Taurus, you cannot make anybody do what you want. You know? If it's not happening, it's just not happening. Oh my gosh. Okay. What is this? Okay, the Ace of Cups. So you're hanging on to this because you definitely want to give somebody your Ace of Cups. You want to start something new, a new emotional beginning with somebody. Right? But it doesn't really seem like it's going your way. Is there no communication here or what? that was a fumble of the hand, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can find out for the next row, and maybe we can get a little more idea about the situation. Let me see if any of these are in reverse. Yes. All right. So let me get 4 more cards for Taurus. Let me get 2 more cards for Taurus, please. 2 more cards for Taurus. One more card for Taurus, please. One more card. This way. All right. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's in the reverse. So it doesn't look like you're going to have very much of a new start with somebody in regards to financial security and stability. We also have the Tower in reverse. So maybe something did happen in this situation, but it's in the reverse. So it's most likely that this moment, or maybe you thought this moment was going to happen, and there might still be a chance. Okay? There could be a chance that this Tower moment will not happen. You're going to go into hermit mode, definitely. You're going to think about things and think about what has happened and what you're going to do to change the situation, possibly. And but you are being very weak, or feeling very weak about it. You don't have the strength to do it, possibly because you're going through something right now. And this is why you're in the hermit mode. And perhaps you were in the Tower situation, but it's now in the reverse because maybe you're trying to start something new, but that's also in the reverse too. Okay, so let's find out. Let's see if we can clarify these cards now. Why is this Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Taurus, please? Why is this Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Taurus? 4 of Wands. Okay. So we have the 4 of Wands here. You were possibly thinking about starting something new with somebody, possibly wanting to send a message of starting a new relationship with somebody too. What else is this Ace of Pentacles in reverse here? What else is this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please? For Taurus, December 15th to the 31st, 2019. Oops. Okay. Oh. What do we have here? Oh. Okay, this is also the one of those cards with you know how they have the extra cards that come with the deck. So, but we did get 2 that came out. So we have the 3 of Swords here, and the 3 of Swords is definitely, you know, third-party situation. You may have actually been with this person that you wanted to start this new beginning, this new financial, stable beginning with, and somebody, either they did or you did, put them in a third-party situation, which is why the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse now. Alright, we do have the 7 of Swords, and not only did you put them in a third-party situation, or they put you in that, there was also deception here. So you can pretty much have 2 things here that pretty much will, you know, cancel out any kind of happiness, because deception, third-party situations, both of those are not good at all. Why is the Tower in reverse here? Why is the Tower in reverse, please? Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. Could have been because somebody here had options. Either you did or somebody else did. Why is this Tower in reverse here for Taurus, please? Tower in reverse for Taurus. 5 of Wands. You had a lot of options and you were arguing about it, or you were up in your head about it. you know. Seven of Cups can also indicate some sort of, fantasy land, dreaming about something, hoping, wishing, having daydreams, whatever, or but you're in conflict in your head. So you might be thinking about terrible, terrible options, terrible dreams, terrible things in fantasy land, nightmare land, right? One more card for this tower, if you can. Okay, yeah. This is somebody from the past that you're dealing with, somebody who possibly have feeling for. Possibly you felt that they were your world. Maybe in the past you didn't know it. You had too many options, right? Dealing with too many options and most likely arguing and bickering with this person about those options, right? Why is the Hermit here? So we have the Three of Wands. You're kind of waiting on them or waiting on somebody. You're waiting on whoever it is you're holding close to your heart. And you're still trying to have a happy family, a happy home, just a happy life with them. You're trying to do that, but something's happened here. There's a lot of deception and options and fighting and three-party situations with this person of the past. So either you could have done that to them or they could have done that to you. And now you're going into hermit mode trying to figure out what the heck happened. Why is the Strength card in the reverse? You have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Alright. So we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, but we have the Ten of Cups in the upright. So I'm taking it that wish fulfillment did not happen for you, for this person, right? Not because of wish fulfillment, but there could have been something else. Because this could also indicate, addictions and, negativity going on in the relationship, which is causing problems, which can also be addictions, partying too much and going out and having a good old time and stuff, and not really focusing on, this Ten of Cups here. Because the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it's not quite here. Right? What else is the Strength in reverse? What else is the Strength card in reverse? Why is the Strength card in reverse? Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles. So it seems that it's in reverse because there were some addictions and probably, too much partying and also some juggling, Perhaps you're being very selfish with your money. You might have been hanging on to your money and not really contributing to this relationship. No equal give and take here, basically. And, you're sitting here and you're looking at the kids, but Taurus, we don't see the Empress here, do we? So the Empress is not here, but the kids are. So you may have been, you may be a single dad right now, right? Okay, Taurus. So we'll have some oracles at the end, and maybe we could see if we can get some advice about what we can do about these situations that's going on in your life and how we can actually help you move forward in them. I'm sure we can figure something out. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and move on to Virgo. Virgo's next, okay? Alright, so this is for Virgo, and this is for December 15th and 31st, 2019. Let's go ahead and pull an energy card for Virgo. Energy for Virgo is the High Priestess. You may be trying to manifest something, or you may know some secrets about something, right? Secrets that are being kept. You're trying to figure things out right now. You're very intuitive about things, so you know something's going on. Maybe you just don't know what yet. Well, we're going to find out. Okay. What do you got for Virgo for December 15th to the 31st, 2019, please? Whoa, a lot of cards flew out. Alright. Wow. So we have the Three of Cups here. Could be celebration. We have the Four of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Judgment card. Doesn't look like there's any celebration going on here. Why? Because possibly, Virgo, you were put into a third-party situation, right? And somebody made you an offer, but you or somebody made an offer to somebody, or somebody made an offer to you, but it doesn't look like that person really wanted that offer, right? It seems that there's some deception going on here, some lies, some stealing, maybe some cheating with third-party situation. So you're wanting to have to make a judgment. Let's clarify these cards. Why is the Three of Cups here for Virgo? From December 15th to the 31st, 2019 for Virgo. Virgo, 15th to the 31st, 2019. Why is it the Three of Cups here for Virgo? Eight of Pentacles. You're not wanting to work something out anymore. Or actually, you were wanting to work something out until you found out about this third-party situation with that. Why else is this Three of Cups here for Virgo? Four of Cups. You wanted to work something out. You might have given somebody an offer, but they're as indicated right here, and they might not be taking it. Here also, same thing, might not be taking it. Not really making a decision at all, actually. Whatever offer you're trying to give. Why is this Four of Cups here? Why is this Four of Cups here? 11 of Swords. They're not taking the offer because of they're not being able to receive any information, possibly from you, about the truth. Right? There could be some truths hidden here about something. Okay. Something's too much of a burden. Something they don't want to deal with anymore. Or you don't want to deal with it. Which could involve this three-party situation. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Virgo? We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There was some deception going on, and you possibly wanted to manifest something and watch this manifestation grow in terms of whatever you were wanting, but it's in the reverse now, so it doesn't appear that it's going to happen because of the lies and deceptions. Either you've done it or they've done it to you. Why is this Seven of Swords here? Ten of Swords. You or somebody was stabbed in the back. Either it was you or was someone else. This deception is what led to the stabbing in the back. With possibly somebody from the past. You wanted to move forward with them, but they ended up being too much of a burden. Why is this Judgment card here? Why is this Judgment card here? For Virgo. Ace of Cups. You made a judgment. You wanted to have a new beginning. You should have definitely did, but you made a judgment on something. Why is this Judgment card here? You made a judgment that the Ace of Cups is absolutely turned into a three-party situation. Right. Let's see if I can get one more card for that Judgment card. Anything else for Judgment? Doesn't appear that there's going to be any victory here because of these, three-party situations. We have it here, we have it here, right? Let's see what else we can find out about this story from Virgo. Maybe we can come out with some ideas about what's going to happen, or, What else do you have to tell us? Okay, what are these wands in reverse? What else do you have to tell us about Virgo for the 15th to 31st of December 2019? What else? Wow. Okay. So first of all, there's not going to be a passionate new beginning here because of this three-party situation. Somebody's not going to accept the offer, or somebody is still hoping to accept to give or accept an offer, right? There's hopes in this. You're still hoping for somebody maybe to accept your offer. This deception is involving a Queen of Wands in your life. This could be the third party. And even though there was judgment made, somebody's still being patient about the situation and tempering whatever's going on here, dealing with it. Okay? I don't know why you would deal with all that kind of deception, though, but let's find out what else is going on here. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse, please? So we do have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Two of Swords. So there is some sort of wish fulfillment here, right? But it doesn't look like it's very promising because we do have that Ace of Wands in reverse. And we also have somebody needing to make a decision. And when it comes to this Nine of Cups, even though it's in the upright position, it could be some sort of, the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it could also indicate addiction. So you may be trying to hang on to a person through their addictions, or they could be doing that to you, right? So you might want to make a decision on whether or not you really want to stay in this situation. Why is the Star here? Why is the Star here for Virgo, please? Why is the Star here for Virgo? Yeah. You're no longer wanting to work on this situation, you or someone else. They might have hope somewhere else, you might have hope somewhere else. What else is the Star here, please? Why else is the Star here for Virgo? Why else is the Star here for Virgo? Seven of Swords, more deception. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So more deception, and that involves a new beginning somewhere, right? New beginning with somebody from the past. But there was deception, and you're not wanting to work on it anymore. Somebody's not wanting to work on it anymore because of the fact that there was deception. Somebody may not be really wanting this Ace of Pentacles with you. They might be wanting it with somebody else. Why is this Queen of Wands in reverse here? Why is this Queen of Wands in reverse? Wow. Four of Cups in reverse. No one's going to take this offer. No one's going to take an offer, and it's in regards to the Queen of Wands. So if you are dealing with the Queen of Wands, Virgo, there's no offer going to be taken in that situation. What else is the Queen of Wands here? What else is the Queen of Wands here, please? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So, no offers being taken, but yet, and the reason is because you were giving your attention elsewhere instead of where it was supposed to be, and that could be with a spouse that you're currently with. Why is this Temperance card here for Virgo? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you were real patient. You're real patient. You're waiting for things to get better, but they just didn't. Why else is a Temperance card here? And it looks like you're deciding to walk away, or somebody's deciding to walk away from you. Okay. And that's from the 15th and 31st, so, you know, nothing's absolute, Virgo. You are in charge of your own destiny. These cards could resonate, or they could not. If they don't fit, don't make them fit, okay? You know, it is the new year is coming to an end, so people do change. People might heal, whatever the case may be. But, yeah, that's just what seems to be going on right now at this present time. So, as always, I have cards at the end. See if we can find a solution to what's going on here, and I'll see you over there. Okay, so I am using these Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards in order to find some sort of, I don't know, some sort of wisdom for these next 15 days to come for Earth signs. See what comes out. I'm going to pull 3 cards, okay? Or I'm going to allow 3 cards to fall out. They were pre-shuffled, but I'm just going to shuffle on the screen for you guys. What kind of wisdom does the Chakra Oracle have for Taurus, sorry, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo for December 15th to the 30th, 2019, Earth signs? What kind of wisdom do we have for Earth signs? What kind of wisdom do we have for Earth signs for December 15th? We got 4 cards, I'll take them. We do have the book on the side here in case I'm going to refer to it, because I do like to have it just in case. So let's see what we got here. So the first card that came out was Discovery, Renewal, Insecurity, Acceptance. Alright, as you notice, these are all cards that are red. Red is for the sacral chakra, right? Grounding, stability, security. That's you guys. But it seems that there's some issues towards the end of the year, the end of these last few days of the year in this month. We have discovery. And perhaps you need to make a little bit more of a discovery when it's coming to your heart. Okay. Perhaps you need to learn to love yourself, and to discover that you know, hanging on to people that are not necessary for you is not good, basically. You're not going to be able to find that security and stability that you want by hanging on to somebody just because of that reason. You know, you also have to deal with the heart. And in this picture, it's showing that your guides are trying to even tell you that you need to follow your heart. You know, make a heart decision instead of a mind decision this time around. We also have a renewal here, and you're able to find that stability and comfort and happiness and a renewal of your new life if you can, you know, discover yourself. Maybe some codependency issues here. Insecurity, definitely. You're feeling insecure, like maybe you won't find love somewhere else. Right? Maybe someone made you feel that way. They made you feel lack, and you're guarding your heart because maybe somebody has hurt you and you're unable to move forward. And we do have acceptance, and you know, basically what it is you need to accept the fact that you know, things happen for a reason, and that you should take these things as learning lessons, to not have to jump into things so quickly, possibly. And you need to accept the fact that you can love yourself. You can learn that love for yourself, and once you do that, and then you start to make boundaries for yourself. You know, making choices about what you want in life, and instead of somebody, you know, running your life for you, ordering you around, telling you what to do. It's probably best that you follow your heart and do whatever you need to do to move forward. You know, sure, your heart's guarded right now because it's hurt, but in order for you to move forward and renew your life, you need to, you know, bring love into your heart for yourself. Make yourself your own soulmate right now, right? Because no one can really love you as much as you can love yourself. But until you can love yourself, it's going to be really hard to find someone else, because you're going to be carrying all that extra baggage. You're going to be remembering the past too much, you know, and you don't want to hang on to that stuff when bringing in a new relationship. Okay, Earth signs, it's for all of you guys. All of these cards fell out for a reason, because, you know, we're having issues with the heart. They all seem to have issues with heart and stability, because the red is indicative of the sacral chakra, and that's, you know, financial security, grounding, and balancing yourself. It looks like in this renewal here, this woman, she's meditating a lot. Perhaps you need to add a little bit more meditation into your life. Clear your mind of all the past hurts, you know. Learn to ground yourself and find love for yourself so you can build boundaries in your life. Make yourself feel more secure within yourself and your own skin. Because once you do that and you realize that you do love yourself and you are important, that's when the boundaries start kicking in, and you start building boundaries for yourself, like, this is what I want to do with my life, you know, these are my goals, and no one's going to stop me from having the goals that I want, the goals that I want to achieve in my life. Because once somebody steps in and starts altering whatever it is that you have in your mind about whatever goals you want for your future, you know, that's starting to build some sort of codependency if you're allowing them to do that, because you're allowing them to control you. And nobody should be controlled. None of us belong to anybody, first of all. You can be married, but your spouse doesn't own you. You own you. This is just your partner. And in those kind of relationships, it should be worked out 50-50, you know, equal give and take. If you're not going to control your partner and you're going to be supportive of everything they want to do, they need to do the same thing for you. Right? So you need to go within and you need to accept yourself as somebody who is powerful, somebody who can build their own boundaries, who can go for whatever it is they want in life. And you don't need anybody to be pushing you around, bullying you. What you really need to do is you really need to take care of your business, do it for yourself, do it for your own heart, and follow whatever path you want to follow. And you will definitely find a partner who will support your ideas. But remember, you must support theirs too. It should be equal give and take, 50-50 between the two. If they can support you in your goals, you can support them in their goals. There's nothing happier than an equal give and take. Right? So thank you for coming to your 15th to the 31st of December 2019 reading, the last reading for Earth Signs of the year. And, you know, it seems that we're all doing a lot of healing right now. So, you know, don't take this to heart. Just take this as something to think about for yourself. If you want to have some kind of good future for yourself, you know, you got to set some boundaries. You got to love yourself. You can do it. You just got to figure out how you're going to do it and which procedures you're going to take to get there. Right? We all have our own ways of doing our own things. And if any of this resonates with you and you're feeling like, yeah, your heart is hurting and you are feeling a bit guarded, then it's time to decide what steps you're going to take to, you know, fix that. And I'm sure you can figure it out. There's a lot of things online to go to, or you can also go to my end of the year healing energy readings that have been very, you know, I don't know how successful they are as in views or anything, but for me and for what's been happening, I'm astounded by what's going on. And to me, I'm feeling like they are very healing and they might help you out. Okay? So I'm going to leave you with that. And I'm sending out definitely a lot of love for you and heart healing, because I think you can do it, and I think you can go about finding out how to heal that heart and love yourself more every day. Maybe you should just tell yourself that every day. When you get up in the morning, look in the morning mirror before you brush your teeth, when you're looking all scraggly. Why not just say, hey, I love you. You know, do that for 30 days. See what happens. Who knows? It might work. Anyways, my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I will definitely see you guys next time.